Hello everybody and welcome. My name is Ryan and this is Civilization 7, where you find me with two very valid questions. Firstly, would I look absolutely magnificent on the body of Ashoka? Yes, the answer is yes to that question. And secondly, well, this is Tecumseh, one of the coolest leaders in Civilization 7 and possibly my favorite and most powerful choice for single player. If you take a huge map and take every single city-state, you have endless food and endless production and endless war. But is he any good at multiplayer? Because the problem with multiplayer is other people get in the way. They steal your wonders, they steal your city-states, and they just generally get in the way. If I don't get any city-states, is he any good? Well, that was what I wanted to find out. There was only one problem. I found in this game one of the most game-breaking bugs I've found so far in Civ 7, and unfortunately, it wasn't a good bug. You'll see what I mean. Let's get into it. It's turn one, and what's the most immediate thing that I notice as I'm playing Tecumseh? Shawnee, which is the whole thing about settling on navigable rivers. Well, there are no navigable rivers at all. Great. Well, there are two. But my capital isn't on either of them. So that's minus 10% food. Huzzah! Yeah, this is an advanced exploration start. The goal today is to play exploration and modern, see how the game runs. Tecumseh, Shawnee, what I think is one of the strongest single player combinations. I want to see how powerful Tecumseh is in multiplayer, because you don't have the ability just to beeline city-states. You have to share them. So I don't know how strong this is going to be. This is a really good test. We've gone for the usual two mementos to make city-states even more powerful. Will it work? I don't know. But we do have Mississippi stuff. So this is really cool. Gift economy will kick in a little bit later, but shell-tempered pottery, huzzah! Buildings have adjacency from resources. We'll build that nice and quickly. We've got a few points to start with. Let's go for the happiness per age, so I can go really wide settling. The military points, I kind of want to gear up to be wary in case somebody attacks me, so we'll gain the war support. There is a Blackbeard on this map, which won't actually help with that, but then I could declare war, I guess. Then we have 3 wildcard points, which is good. Let's go for the advanced start. 7 points to go with. Does it make sense to beeline anything? I could go for a religion, do that turn 1. That would mean me having to spend some of my gold on a treasury. I think I do want to do that. The reason I do want to do that is because it will actually give me the ability to go for the influence religion. So let's go for piety. I've got 500 gold. I think that should be just about enough to build a temple, because I do want to turn 1 this, but let's go for some golds just in case. Then we'll go city, town, town, and town. This is probably not the best way of doing this, but here we are. There is no more navigable rivers. There are some decent resources there. Camels, silver, 2 sources of gold, another source of gold there, another source of silver. So a good start for wide settling. I've got 2 sources of silver. Actually, we've got loads of per city resources. That's lovely. Where is the continent split, if any? No, there isn't. This is just the same continent. So city location doesn't matter overly. I guess I probably want to keep it on the coast. This is a continents and islands map, or at least near the coast. Let's sacrifice the fresh water and pop the city there. I think that's the best thing to do. Yeah, look at that. We've got both sources of gold. Brilliant. Then we have 3 towns. I'll go for one just on my border just to push this a little bit. I think some coastal ones probably work best. Place 1 there. Let's get another T. Place a town there. Lovely. Okay, this is not a bad start. We'll reveal the rest of the continent in a bit. What's my strategy here? Definitely to buy the temple. I actually would have had enough gold, I think. I don't remember looking. Will I overbuild this amphitheater? Is that worth doing? Yeah, it throws up some happiness, so we'll do that quickly. Get the religion. Oh no, someone's beating me to it. Lovely. Got to move quickly. What did they go for? Did they go for the one that I wanted? No, we've got city-state. That should be a good one. And there's the influence. Okay, that's really good. We can spread around a little bit. Second religion founded. Science on palace. Get a couple of cogs running. Where is my cog? Here. That doesn't seem like a very sensible place for a cog. Why did I click there? That was a really silly place to do. Never mind. Plutocracy for the gold. Start with astronomy for the science. Actually, no, we kind of want to settle up to limit first, don't we? So we'll go for a few settlers, 1 and 2, like so. We'll open up with theology. Our commander, I'm going to give 5% yields in my capital. Then we'll open up and do bastion. And then my points. Let's get the influence. Then I'm going to get an economic point and an expansionist point. Okay, yeah. I don't know if that's the best thing to have done. I really don't, but we'll find out sooner rather than later. Okay, we have Achaemenid exercies above me and some city-states that are all hostile. Lovely. We need 114 to start befriending. I could go down the Shawnee tree. To be fair, that's not a bad option because then we could go for the extra 50% influence. But I'll do that after I've reformed the religion. Oh, look, the settler finished really quickly there. Lovely. Let's go claim the silver. We don't need to mass settle, but I would like to get as many cities out and settlements out as possible. Move my commander out. Move everyone to the front line just so I can keep everyone nice and fortified. Do we send a trade route out? You know what I think we do? There's some really good routes up there. Look at all those resources. Yeah, I'm going to buy a merchant. Send it over immediately. Buy a cog. Lovely. Okay, I think that's a good strategy. Expansionist city-state's going to be the one I go for first. That gives me food. I like food. Granaries, fishing keys. I can get a fishing key in every single one of my towns, actually, including White Oak, as long as I buy it over there. So that's good. How do they not get that gold? That's ridiculous. That's my natural wonder, by the way. I can see one up here. I want one myself. What is this? Loads of resources over in this direction, though. That's good. How many settlers do I want? I've got 1, 2, 3. That takes me up to my 8 limit. Probably don't want or need any more than that at the beginning. I will build a couple of cogs, though. See if I can find some of these aforementioned islands. It's actually Hawaii above me. Oh, we can see the that's 115 culture right from the beginning of the game. That's fairly impressive. Blimey, that's mad. Don't mess with them. Oh, that cog is totally dead. It's gonna be one of those games where I think we just get like 0 exploring done. And the first befriending starting. My 6th settlement, there it is. We could play Russia in modern. Not a bad idea. There's a bit more silver as well, a bit more gold. I'm gonna start actually by making sure we've got all of the food warehouse buildings because I think that is what I'm gonna use the city-state on. If we build these next to resources, they give us a little bit of extra gold, which is lovely. Mississippi bonuses. Oh, rough seas are going to be crippling. They're going to be crippling. Oh, islands. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. Okay, we might escape with that cog. Maybe. Maybe if we're lucky. I'm not actually sure. Kilwa being aggressive is going to be very annoying, but what can you do? You know what? I'm going to have to move my army up just to keep myself safe from Kilwa. That's not good. We don't like Kilwa there. As long as I keep my gold competitive, I think we're going to be fine. But the fact we've got 8 gold per settlement at the moment is really good. How much wine have we got? None. What? We did have wine. Have we just not improved it? Oh no, it's out range. Ah, that's silly. It's worth 10 culture, that. Ah, never mind. You can't have everything. Yep, Kilwa is immediately assaulting me. Don't worry. We'll go and deal with those as soon as I can. Happiness for settlements following my religion is an amazing thing, and we want that as soon as possible. Oh, hang on. Oh no, I do have a wonder. I do have a wonder. It's Redwood Forest. Didn't even spot that there. What a numpty. What does that do? Culture and science on vegetated terrain. That is quite good, actually. I do want this gold, so we're going to go and work this now, but that's really good. We like that. Now we start missionary spamming. This is the missionary, isn't it? Yeah, rivers don't end movement. I like those ones. They're fun units. Distant lands. There's distant lands over to my right. Maybe we can get some treasure here. Who knows? We'll go for cartography. I was going to go and settle up in this direction to go and pick this gold up. I do want as many sources of gold as possible. Happiness in towns is really good. We can go and get all this cocoa as well. Maybe I just settle on the homelands. I don't know. What's the strategy here? What do I do? What's the play? Who knows? Pick up the iron. I think I'm going to need a little bit of extra combat strength if I read this correctly. We can deal with this army, which is good. And we'll get the trade route set up immediately. Lovely stuff. Loads of fish. Pop that in my towns. Help them grow. Vilnius, another expansionist city-state. That's really, really good. Oh, fantastic. Does this count as distant lands? It does. Amazing. You can now choose a belief and enhance a belief. We're going to go. Missionaries gain 1 charge. Let's just chuck missionaries at the game. Now we go through the Shawnee tree to get to the extra influence. Also going to put evangelism in. Oh, there's an archer. My cog is dead. Oh, didn't you love when that happens? +1 movement on my unique unit, or +2. Nope, we'll go for +1 movement. The combat strength will come from my ability. Treasure over to my left. That's actually easier to get to. Okay, that's really good to know. Really good to know. Yep, the cog's dead. Thanks, Vilnius. Really appreciate that. That's lovely. Okay, we'll get Kilwa on side now. My first missionary is here. Starts to spread. We get 1 influence per settlement that I own, and then 2 for spreading it to other people, which we are going to do pretty quickly. Niter. Siege and naval units gaining strength. Nice. Just in case Blackbeard appears, it's good to know that I've got that covered. Treasure on this island as well, including some camels. Brilliant. Okay, we need to get to these islands as soon as possible. Temple's done. There's a couple of missionaries. I need to work on making sure get our religion spread quickly. I think that's the priority here. Lots of treasure over here. Okay, these 2 islands are brilliant. 1, 2, 3, 4 sources. That's what we need to go for relatively soon. Okay, so I'm going to actually build a settler. Start sending sending it over there once we've done this. I did rush the observatories, but I haven't actually built any of them. Go figure. Go figure. Oh, no, don't attack my settler, please. Okay, well, that gold might be difficult to go and get. I can hide just for one turn. You're going to become friendly in a second. That's fine. One more source of gold. Oh, Ekka's already over there with the settler. Interesting. Very interesting. Gonna have to watch you, I think. I'm gonna have to watch you. Another celebration. Back to overbuilding. That's good. Now to feudalism. We'll head towards education, shipbuilding, all of that stuff. It still says it's hostile. No, relationship friendly. Don't know why it says that. I think we're okay. Okay, first settler. Off you go. Go make the journey. This island is gonna be taken. That's fine. We'll go and search for other ones. There are always more when you know where to look for them. Definitely says it's hostile. Oh, no, okay, we're fine now. It was so weird. Why was it showing as hostile? Very, very, very unusual. Have a source of gold though. Yep, there's the settle. Good to know. Good to know. Yeah, I'm just going to treat myself to all of the 100 gold warehouse buildings. I think this is the sort of thing that will stack really nicely later. A migrant, nice. Loads of very, very, very good tiles, all of which my capital could use. Look at these. Juicy fishing boats. That's some of the new Lotus resource. I like that. That's cool. Okay, there we go. That's the extra influence towards city-states now being worked on. We like that. Oh, someone's here, settling on distant lands. Interesting. We haven't met them yet, but we will eventually. 386 gold now. Shell-tempered pottery really working overtime here at the moment, which is very lovely to see. Should we spread our religion around really well? That's 34 influence now. Beautiful. The good thing about our missionaries is we can just get so many charges on. We don't really need to worry about anyone competing with us because they can't. We can just out-compete them in charges pretty much every time. There's my Scout, my unique building. It's not as good as it used to be, unfortunately. I remember the days when that used to be mega bugged. I'll build a few of them, but mega bugged it is not anymore. Alas, might get a nice event from having one. Well, these boats are gonna sink, but I've met another player, which is a good sign. Not gonna show me their details yet. Hopefully I'll have to see whether or not I'm losing pretty soon. Wow, a lot of growth in my towns though. This is cool. And there's the city-state bonus. I would like the settlement limit. I really would, but the food on food buildings is definitely the place to start. Oh yeah, that's going to be a lot of extra food. Let's get everything growing, please. We can also go for food on food buildings here with extra food on fishing boats. Let's just flood it, get the population in as soon as we can. That is truly excellent stuff. That is 11 adjacent. Whoa, it's a big building. That's a really big building. Yeah, okay, let's build that. We need to think about some tiles that are going to get really good adjacency for, getting the yields properly. So we'll get these rocking as soon as we can. Settlement. Okay. Fishing key. Granary. Both of those are nicely boosted. Brickyard, saw pit, and harbor. There we go. We've claimed pretty much the entirety of this island, and let's start getting those resources. Diplomatic point. If I become suzerain of the independent, that's great. Let's just get some more science and culture and get some relics. Lovely. We have 3 already. Nice. Look at all this treasure. Beautiful treasure. Celebrate with a temple and a new missionary. Yay! Yeah, my units are totally dead here. Oh no, there is land, but you're not going to get to it, Mr. Cog. You'd be dead. We need to find more independent powers, I think. Oh wow, HUZZAH has a lot of culture. That's mad. So that food boost is really good, but we're now also getting another 4 food per settlement and 4 production per settlement. So you'll see my gold starting to absolutely multiply like wildfire now. We're going to get 4 independent powers off this continent, which is brilliant. I wish we found more. Oh, both of those boats are dead. Goodbye, Mr. Boats. Never will we see your like again. It's tragic, that. Absolutely tragic. Inn and Bazaar seems to be a really good combination. Ah, perfect. We found another person. Major hit. So far, so good. So far, so good. Don't mind if I convert you as well. 40 influence per ton. Lovely stuff. 15 food from that one building. Was that on the same continent? This is actually, so I could connect everything up and make a city out of this one if I wanted to. Just tempting. It is tempting. There's the last resource to 522 gold now. Beautiful. Now we're going to unlock the kiln. This tile is on 29 yield. This one is on 31. Okay, this is perfect. We can work with those. I'm just sitting missionaries on the cities just to be really annoying. I'm a terrible person. I really am a terrible person, but here we are. I'll leave that settler there. We're going to see if we can find something else. No one else is really going for science. So I think that might be a play of mine here, you know? Going to start producing some urban centers in a second. Let's play meta. Let's start building observatories everywhere. Get as many of them as we can. Maybe do we stack bazaars? That might be quite good, seeing as we get Mississippi gold from them. Yeah, and food buildings. There's a lot we could do. Stockholm gives me science. That's amazing stuff. Oh my goodness, is that treasure? It is treasure. Oh, we're making treasure. Yay. That's just fun. I approve. We could make privateers and go and steal some treasure. That would be fun. Just leave them over here. Just be really cheeky. I mean, it's tempting. It is very, very tempting. Okay, let's start the urban centers going. It's very, very tempting to go for bazaars. Gold equals gold. Do we just focus in on gold here? No, I need the science more. Focus, Ursa. Focus just now on getting your science as high as possible. Stockholm will help with that considerably. City state bonuses. Here it is. Gold and White House bonuses. Excellent stuff. More relics. I don't have space for one, which means we need to build a temple. Unlocking Siam in the next stage, which is, let me tell you, very, very tempting. Okay, perfect. The 5th relic. That's looking lovely. But with Kilwa, we're now getting 8 food, 8 production per settlement, which is why we're up to 470 gold. Our wharf is finished. Good. Some more lovely yields. It's about missionary spamming just for a second now. Just make sure, again, we have religious dominance. Why not? Why don't we just be really annoying for a second? Why don't we just do that? Urban center, observatory, flip back. Lovely. Let's start putting the specialists into really quick. That's 2, 4, 8 extra yields. Oh, nice. That's amazing. City state bonus. Look at that. Warehouse buildings. 44 extra science. That helps substantially. Okay, so now culture is the biggest problem. Go for education just to get universities up. Actually, do I do that? No, I think I want shipbuilding. We'll go machinery first. No, I won't. Education. Full due. Turtles give 2 culture for warehouse buildings. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, I like that. That's very good. I have temples. I don't have temples. Have to get a few more of those. There's the first relic point. Anyone else got any points? No, I'm the first one to a point. Yay! It really doesn't mean very much, I'll be honest with you, but I'll take it. Okay, I think we actually try and go through the regular tree a little bit now. 2 culture and displayed great works will help massively to help me push through the tree, which I like. Another treasure convoy has arrived before my first one has got back home. I love that. With Stockholm, 12 food, 12 production in every settlement. Multipliers quickly. Vilnius, next turn. Brilliant. That's even more food, just in case you didn't think I was growing my settlements enough. 11 sources of silver and gold. That's amazing. Okay. Do I want a settlement limit or food on warehouse buildings? I think I'm just going to keep going for this. Really stack the same bonuses over and over and over. I can play Japan in the next stage if I want to. I'm not sure if I want to, but again, it's nice to have the choice. There's the diplomatic point. What do I even want to do? Good question. Military sabotage? I don't think so. Let's go for the happiness on resources. Helps me to oversettle substantially. Actually, look at all these. Oh, that's a lot of extra gold. Port Ursa, you absolute beast. First treasure points, beautiful. There's the economic attribute point. I want to go down to settlements, but we'll go for the gold on trade routes, seeing as I've got quite a few of those running. Bam. More relics too. No homes for them. One more trade route. Beautiful. I've built a couple of temples, which means we can pop those down, get the extra point. Lovely. Urban center, observatory. You know the drill. Just making sure we boost everything, get our science as high as possible. Oh, that guild hall is wonderful. Okay, I think we need a couple of these in our lives. 43%. You know what? I'm going to try and just convert the world. I think this is going to be my secret mission. I don't think anyone can beat me economically here. Or at least I'm going to be a challenge for most people. So that's what we're going to do. It's going to prove really frustrating. 31 yield. That's now gone to enlightenment boosted. Done. Just 1 or is that 2 times? No, just the 1. Okay, cool. It's like, what do I need for this one? Science on science buildings. I'll just quickly get that in education. No, I won't. We'll go to shipbuilding first. Competing religion. Stop converting my city. I'm being really annoying. I'm not letting this conversion happen. I feel sorry. They're desperately trying to convert my capital for relics, and I'm just like, no. House of Wisdom built. Yeah, lots of wonders being built. I'm just not even worried about them. Oh, I should have actually got that resource there. Yeah, no, I'm just not worried about anything, really. It's fine. What are all these? These are really cool tents. I think those are just tents of resting troops, but that looks really cool. I haven't seen that before. Okay, that's an observatory in every single settlement I own. Now up to 214 science science, which puts us comfortably in first. I think I'm going to work on my culture next. 20% extra gold. I love this government. I think it's really good. Renaissance. That's a good chunk of extra culture. We like that. We're also going to go for Reformation now because rationalism, religious orders. We will get more cities eventually. More treasure points. That's another 3. Ooh, that's good. I was really worried we weren't going to have enough treasure, but I actually think we've got plenty, which is great. So again, going back to the urban centers. Now we're building these kilns. Do I do that? Inns are tempting here, to be honest with you. As are the sawmills and the stone cutters, because these actually get tons of gold. You know what? Let's do those first. We're going to get the expensive warehouse buildings in now. Is this the most efficient thing to do? I don't know, but this should actually increase my gold income substantially. Oh, met the pirates. I don't know where I've met the pirates, but I have met the pirates. Oh, they found me on my continent. That's not good. Vilnius actually revealed quite a lot of the map to me over to the right. There's no islands out there that I need. Second 40 tile. Yes, we got loads of them. Lovely. Yeah, look at that. That's 9 gold just from one building there. Another 8 gold on this one. I think these warehouse buildings, not only do they do that, they give the happiness, they give the science, the culture. Just go all in on them. All in, I say. Why not? Actually going to focus. Food focus a couple of these though. Let's start getting the specialists back to the capital. You need to do it at some point. This feels like a good enough point to do that. Cool, that should be a ton more food for specialists now. Build a guild hall in distant lands. Ah, this counts as distant lands. Ah, unfortunately you need a city for that. All right then. Okay, source of horse is now a city, and we'll save up the gold to build that. Nice. 840 gold per turn now. Hey. Whoa, who just plundered my trade route? Harsh. That was very harsh. My trade route just got plundered. Okay, I need boats. I need a lot of boats. We're going to defend these waters. Maybe I should get a bunch of privateers. That'd be fun. I'm going to beeline Notre Dame here because I think this would be really, really good for getting those points. Let's go find the new world with all of my missionaries now. It's a good use of production. Very good use of production. Guild hall. Bam. There we go. Extra gold on all the guild halls. That'll help. The shipyard as well. Ah, there's so many good buildings we're suddenly able to build. I like this stage of the game. This is a fun stage of the game. Oh, Blackbeard's over here being menacing. Look at all these missionaries. No. I have 43% following my religion for a reason. Not having anybody convert me. No, it's not going to happen. More enlightenment points. Lovely stuff. You know what? I'm just going all in on the religion tactic. There are other important things that I could be building, but you have to ask yourself, do I want to? No, I just want to flood the world with missionaries because I can. I mean, I know, just because you can doesn't mean you should, but at the same time, it's really funny. It's really funny. Open markets. Yeah, go, man. No. I don't know if you've heard the rules around here, but my religion doesn't go anywhere. Okay? Doesn't happen. I have a flood of missionaries, and I will come and find you, and I will convert you back. I swear. I'll do it. More treasure. We've done really well on treasure. There's our first treasure fleet point. Very good. No. I don't like it. I don't like this religion. It's mean. Ah, the crisis is hitting already. That is absolutely hilarious. Impoverished nobility sounds brilliant. Rationalism. Don't need commune anymore. Religious orders. Still haven't found any city-states in a while. Influence is squandered when you don't use it. I know. You don't understand. I'm trying to use it. Haha. Distant lands. Let's do what I do best. Fishing key. Harbor. Get the temple in. Spread the religion. Get the point. Buy the settler. Excellent. That's awesome. Treasure. Kajah. We've unlocked them. That's good. Now we can build a little bit more out of this settlement. Oh, not before my capital builds the shipyard. I really meant to do that earlier. Was it this settlement? No, it was this one. There we go. Enlightenment finished. 10 turns. Ha ha ha. We are the ones that annoy everybody. There's 2 missionaries on the way now. I see you. What will help here? Let's go urban planning just to, actually, to be honest, we don't really need anything. I'll be honest with you. We just don't. I'm just going to keep settling for a bit. 50%, you know? It's good. It's good. Not what we need. Like, I need more, but it is pretty good. Actually, I just need one more temple down. Is there anywhere I haven't got a temple? That's a very valid question. Nope. Okay, we need to make space. Uh-oh, that's a bad settle in terms of where the treasure is. Oops, never mind. I'm sure it'll work itself out, probably. Crisis gets worse. Minus gold per specialist is really not that bad. I don't have many. Come on, please be some land. Some land somewhere. No. Okay, problematic. Okay, that is a really annoying boat. We're gonna have to start building a a fleet now. Get the Carracks done. Don't want to have to fight you, but I will. I'm going to build a fleet. I just don't feel confident that people are going to leave me alone here. So I'll make a bit of a defensive army just to ward people off a tiny bit. Tell you what though, abbreviated ages, you really do not get a lot of time. Like, you don't get a lot of time at all in exploration. It is like blink and you miss it, which is fine. Something I need to get used to for the CivGov, but blimey, it's quick. Aha, there are the Blackbeard boats. Okay, I found them by a trebuchet because these things can fire at the boats, and now we start to do some damage. How many turns we got left? 5 turns. Could I incorporate you? 5 turns. I could have probably done that earlier. I would have given me an extra point in the military tree. Good to know for next time. Right, you've got to get out of my city, my friend. You've got to leave my city. I don't like it. I will build more, and I will build more till I can do more and more and more and more and more. Look at this. Look at this. Speed of building. Speed of building. Get the trebuchet in there immediately. You're going to leave me alone, and bum. Did I get a point? No. Need a little bit more. That's so annoying that this can't settle. Never mind. What can you do? What can you do? 61% in multiplayer, I think, is pretty good. I'll take that. That's awesome. Okay, you are going to die. 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 We just make more troops now. Here we go. Can I get myself extra combat strength from my ships? Let's do that. I think that would be very helpful. There really has been a lack of space to settle, though. The islands are not a lot of them, are there? Really not a lot of islands. Okay, it's all in the trebuchets. It's all in the trebuchets here. As long as the trebuchets are doing what they need to do, we'll be fine. Because they can't attack my trebuchets, so we fill our island up with them. Yeah, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You can't get close. Blackbeard has declared war on me. No. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. Okay, you want a full-blown war, do you? I like it. How's that gone back to -1? What? Whoa, that's ridiculous. How much influence have you got? 61. Okay, cool. They're just able to just, I don't know, put almost infinite era score onto themselves. Oh, sorry, diplomatic favor. That's absolutely crazy. The influence is mad. Again, just bringing the units in, getting the kills on the ranged units. There's not much you can do here. Attack, attack, attack. Attack, yes. Got a fleet commander. Actually, that really helps. Good enough trebuchet. We just did a lot of damage that time. Ho, ho, ho. I just don't understand where all your influences come from, friend. That's absolutely crazy. Treasure. There we go. Treasure fleets. Haven't checked in the points. How are people doing? Yeah, 9 points is pretty good. It's just the lack of settling and a bit of treasure I could have got myself as well. That would have helped. Okay, the commander's dead. That's good. And they're backing off. Good, 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 good. I like this. It's a good thing. Die, 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 die. Ages ended. That's actually quite good, seeing as we're being attacked so rudely. Oh, people have just been picking on my religion, I swear. Leave me alone. Don't you know I want religious hegemony? Like, this is what I need. I want to be the only person with a religion, and it's a glorious religion. It's all about me. Oi, stop converting me. Stop it. Ah, no, I moved my missionaries in the wrong order, and they've converted something. Okay, 60%. It's still pretty good. I didn't quite get anything in terms of an extra religious bonus, but that's okay. Still getting 105 influence, which is cool. Just gonna flash build some dungeons before the end of the age for the extra influence. 116. That'll do. That'll do. And so we move to the modern age. Woo! 3, 6, 7, 9 points. Yeah, that'll do. I think I moved these two so quickly, the science and the culture. Nobody could actually do anything. I feel bad. Oh, wow, look at that treasure. That's a lot of treasure. Blackbeard, so close. Fair play, friend. Fair play. Well, here we are, the modern age, and I went for Mexico. My stats have not really translated very well into the next age. I fear a lot of my power came from city-states, which is not ideal. A lot of my influence was taken away by that cheeky Blackbeard, but maybe the legacies will help me out in some way. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, there's the golden age I was looking for. And this is why I was pushing my religion so hard in the last age, because we can take all of this influence through. Very, very good. Otherwise, 2 economic points, extra science for quarters, and a science point. There's no dark age to get, unfortunately. I'm tempted with an expansionist point, I won't lie, but National Guard gives me 3 combat strength in my own territory. I'm most likely to get something like an economic or a cultural victory. I think those are my main options, so that is tempting. The expansionist point is quite helpful as well. Mainly because I can get tons of food, I can get loads of population, try and get down to the specialization. Yeah, maybe. I need at least one culture point, which I've got that one in. Yeah, we're gonna go expansion and then expansion. Maybe that will work. 114 influence. Brilliant. Okay. We'll befriend independence at 50% extra. Shell-tempered pottery goes back in, and a bit of extra production in my cities. And the attribute points come in cultural. 2 economic, that's the extra gold purchasing and some gold for alliances. Extra food on warehouse buildings, huge advantage, and population in towns. And there's the extra science. So the yields are a little better than I feared they'd be, but they're still not great. We'll go for the cultural victory. We'll try and unlock explorers as soon as we can. We'll apply all of the population where we can, focusing on production, because production equals gold. And in terms of things that we need, how many of my troops actually came through to the next stage? Shockingly few. Is that just because they need to load in, or did I just not bring any troops in? That's weird. Like, there are no troops here. Slightly concerning, isn't it? We'll start by making merchants. Normally a good way of starting, and we'll unlock defensive fortifications because, well, I need them in these cities. Speaking of these cities, 1 mortar, 2 mortars, just in case Blackbeard chooses to, you know, try and kill me again. We don't want to get involved at all. I like the idea of factory towns, but I think this time we're going to focus on city-states and we're going to go hub town meta. Pretty much all of these are connected to pretty much everything else, so I think this works perfectly. All on the same continent, all have fishing keys. These ones maybe not. I think we're going to go for thought towns over here. Let's make this an absolute bastion. We don't want these to get taken over. No. Okay, that is 143 influence. Don't know how much influence other people have brought in, but I'm going to start befriending people now, focusing on people that like me that I can poach from others. There's not any expansionist one. Oh no, there is one expansionist one. No culture, no science. Okay, we'll go for the expansionist. That will be nice. If I can claim 4, maybe 5 city-states, I think that would be amazing. A lot of people have a lot more culture than I do, so the cultural victory may prove tricky here, you know? We'll try and go for the rail stations as soon as we can. Use our gold to get the economic victory, but this may be difficult. I just don't know where all of my units went. Did I click something weird? Like, they're all gone. Like, every single one of them is so strange. Very unusual. Very unusual. Okay, gift economy's in. We'll just keep making merchants for a bit. And you know what? I could just trade with Blackbeard a little bit here. Get that trade done. Just focusing on trade routes with things like gold. That applies to all of my settlements. I was just chatting to the other people in the lobby. No one else lost their units. It was me. It's just me. It's really weird. I've no idea why this has happened. Oh well, I'm just buying some mortars into Defense Island. See what happens, eh? Just so strange. Even my settlers disappeared. Well, it'll just be even more spectacular when I win anyway. Good thing is I've got a lot more influence than everyone else. Maybe I should have gone Siam, but Siam, it doesn't make use of the fact that we get a discount towards befriending independence. It's just, you know, get them in one go, but it costs a ton of influence. I'm not sure. Maybe I would have got the bonus earlier though. Each city-state is worth 6 food and 6 production in every settlement. So that's 66 food and 66 production total, as well as, of course, giving me more combat strength. Ideology is going to be really tricky. Science, backup, maybe. Yeah, it's culture and economic. Those are the 2 we are beelining at the moment. My science is good. Maybe economic is viable. Culture, because I'm behind 2 other people, it's going to be tricky. I'm just really pleased that my religion is giving me so much influence. Plus 80. I mean, that's pretty good, isn't it? Plus 80. So we'll unlock explorers. We'll obviously beeline that quickly. I don't need to rush the natural wonders because they will obviously just be there the whole time. I think then we'll go social question for a bit more culture. Beeline hegemony. I could dip into the Mexico tree to the unique buildings. That is a lot of extra culture. There's culture. There's a lot of extra celebration offense, but I don't need them per se. Ships of the line. Okay, well, that kind of answers the question of do I need a navy? The answer is absolutely, which is slightly frustrating, seeing as lost all my units, but never mind. Good thing about my happiness is that I am celebrating every single turn, which is lovely. What happened here? Is Daha okay? Oh, the city took it. The city-state took it. Oh dear. Yeah, that's not okay. It's not okay at all. Blimey. Need to be more careful. 7 sources of gold, 6 sources of silver. This is a really, really good economic tip, I think. Just worth beelining. Absolutely beelining sources of gold and silver. Oh, there's another one, another 2 gone. Oh dear. That's not good. Do I get all of these if I claim the city-state? Now that's a good question. I think the answer is no, but we'll try. We'll try and get them. Defensive fortifications. We'll build a few. I want this island to be an absolute fort. Ideally with some planes on it. Now that would be fun. We can only hope. We can only hope. What are the resources that let you build rail stations better? Is that coal? If it is, I don't think we have any of it. I think claiming all of this land though is a really good move. We've got 5 settlement limit available still, so let's get some more settlers, spend some gold, really push how much we've got. Oh no, that's sad. Blackbeard's taken the revolting towns. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh no, they must have had their walls down. That's so unfortunate. It's drama. It's absolute drama. Okay, we can build explorers. Let's go get social question now. More culture from the government. Celebration. Get some museums in. That'll help. Oh no, Blackbeard has gone to war. I'm going to support my ally, and I'm going to have to declare war against HUZZAH. Oh no, what's happened? Oh well. Okay, well, sounds like Blackbeard's got to go down. The more city-states I can get on side, the quicker, the more strength I'm going to have in this war. Military aid with my ally. That'll be lovely. Choose city-state bonus. Here we go. That is 6 times 8. 6, 7, 70, 70. It's still good to get this one expansion. I do like the settlement limit, but I don't think we'll need it. That's fine. And then with this one, +1 war support is fun, but I think we're going to go the naval units get more strength. This military city-state will sort itself out very soon. Now we work on this one. We are just going to be an absolute menace. Bolster military for city-states. I love that. That's awesome. And now we're settling as well. 10 food granaries. Okay, sure. That's nice. Yeah, I like settling like this. This is fun. Captured a settlement. That's another one. That just gave me 300 influence for doing it though. Dispersed independent power that was being befriended. Oi. Okay, that's really annoying. Okay, you're gonna play like that, are you? Stealing all my independence. They're all my friends. Purchase. Explorer. Next time we can purchase the 2nd. I don't think anyone's revealed anything yet. Nope. Keep an eye out. Actually, one thing I should do, just put some cheap buildings down in order to get fishing keys and harbors. There we go. That way, all of these new settlements are hooked up to the rest of mine and we get more influence. Lovely stuff. That's really good. I'm going to tell you to bolster military. I think it's a bit of a waste of influence at the moment, but we need to keep an eye on them. Academics. Then we'll go to mass production. But the rail station is unlocked, which is fantastic. And Explorer can now discover life on this continent. I'll save my gold for the next one. That's a lot of gold on a rail station. Look at that. Yeah, let's start to build that immediately. Settlement number 14, looking good. Where are the artifacts? 2 of them on this continent. 1 is over there. Buy that Explorer. Where's the 2nd one? Over there. Okay, off you go. It might take you a while to get there, but that's fine. But you know, we're going to go over here. More narrative choices. We like those. Go for some more culture. Oh, 2 culture and cities for each slotted tradition. I like that. There's some more culture there. There's a lot of stuff to pick. Ranged combat strength to ranged and siege units. That'll be very handy. There's 82 science per turn. Very tasty indeed. You're going to need to bolster your military, friend. Very much need to bolster your military. Now mass production. Got 3 rail stations being built. Going to take a little bit of time, but we'll get there. Okay, now Mexico. Quick beeline into more culture. We'll head out from there. This is fun bolstering military. Just doing this everywhere. More and more troops for the city-states. Yes. 15th settlement. More fishing keys. Lovely. Just picking up a bunch of factory resources here. That's the main job. Oh no, it's university. It's been built. That's never good. That's never good at all. Another city-state. This one is 87 extra happiness. That's basically just endless celebrations. We like that a lot. Thank you very much. Another military city-state. Home front. It's more war support. There's no more city-states, so I'm going to start putting the pressure on Blackbeard. Squeeze the war weariness. Squeeze. Watch this happiness just vanish. Oh, it's gone to 0. Okay. That's a lot of influence you've just dumped there. You're making 34 per turn. Just saying. Wouldn't that be a shame if something were to happen to it? There's another explorer. That's 3 of them now, which is very good. We've unlocked our uniques. Brilliant. Then La Reforma. I'm actually going to do that quickly. That'll boost it hugely because I'm just about to move some stuff around. Gift economy. I don't need that. Ranged units. We haven't really got that one. So let's take the culture. And then we need all the Shawnee things for more culture. Don't need a friend independence. Actually, no, that is one. Just need a bigger government, I think. Land heritage probably doesn't give me as much. Oh, no, it did. Actually, you know what? No. Let's just beeline it. Quicker we get there, the better. We could even pick an ideology. That would speed us up, actually. Yeah, let's pick an ideology. Why not? The rail station. The first one is finished, which is lovely. Perfect. Now we have commanders earning double experience. We want that. No, we'll go for the settlement limit. Bigger celebrations. Happiness in settlements for every tradition slotted into the government. Oh, that's a good one. Remember that ability. I'll be talking about that in a video soon. Unless you've already seen the video, in which case, haha. Okay, there's the first artifact. See if that works, eh? A jets up one's peace. I'll take that. Teach has a peace deal. No. I don't think so. I don't think so. Not when I've got all of these city-states literally running around, killing you all. Very effective, actually. Oh, another blizzard. We've had quite a few blizzards this game. This has been quite something. Oh, dear. Oh, damn. That's not good. What broke? Nothing broke. Whoa. Okay, maybe it was good. Madness. First artifact. It's done. Okay, my explorers are now just sort of moving around. We're about to unlock this orange continent, and I want to make sure that I am the first person to discover and pick up everything on it. Another artifact. Another celebration. Don't want my city-states being killed by Blackbeard here, so I might just offer peace. Plus, a new war would suit me better. A new war means that I can use all my influence and dump a load of war support on him. So I'm kind of hoping he takes this as an option. He may not, he may. We'll see. We'll see. It would massively help me out because it means I could focus on trade. Resources I need. A lot of resources I need. 3 extra science on woodcutters? Yeah, that sounds fun. Well, mass production is really good. Now we go for flight, just in case Blackbeard doesn't make peace. We need to have something over their heads just to push the button a little bit further. Okay, show me the artifacts. One over there. Excellent. Where's the other one? Apparently there's a second. There. Oh, I moved my explorers too far. Okay, never mind. So now the next stage of our operation, factory time. That's the first one. And here is the second one, which I'm hoping we can load up pretty quickly. I'm going to just put in this extra culture per turn. That'll be really nice. Then production towards buildings, wonders. Excellent. Perfect. 8 points per turn already. Need 500. Okay, that might take us some time. Never mind. Yes. Oh, that's what you like to see. That's what you like to see. Here is a factory and a bunch of tea, which will massively increase the science. Yay! Oh, I realized we could have picked democracy ages ago. Let's do that. Let's get the extra culture. Why did we not do that? I don't know. Oh, I missed that one. Ah, there was an artifact right next to my lands. Boo! Oh well, we'll find more, I'm sure. Oh, nice. It's a lot more stuff. Super cheap factory in this factory town. And here we go. Extra happiness. Look at this. Oh no, I was beaten here. Boo! We're being as quick as we can, but we need to be quicker. So I'm the only person making railroad progress. Looks like Blackbeard is going after artifacts as well. I think we'll get there before him. I've got a lot more culture, and as long as he stays in this war, we're going to just keep suppressing his culture one by one. Okay, actually, this saves my city-states, so that's good. There you go. Okay, that's a good wonder. 5 culture and gold for every city-state I'm suzerain of. That's a 20 culture or so. Very good. Another one here. I'm just sort of building them kind of so that nobody else can. Feels a bit mean, but equally, it's exactly the sort of person I am. Oh, a diplomatic point. Oh, got a bunch of points. When did I get these? I have no idea when I got these. Fair enough. Civic masteries, extra culture, influence per age, influence towards diplomatic actions. I might have had those for longer than I thought. Now we go for nuclear fission because we can. Suffrage, 75 extra culture, 659 now. Brilliant. Other points coming along. 102. Okay, that's not too bad. We'll keep it pushing through. Oh, we're going to go for overbuilding. There's another way to make artifacts. Actually, the aerodromes would be a really good thing to overbuild. Get those finished. Nice. Keep overbuilding. Keep overbuilding. There you go. See? Artifact. Yay! It's easy when you know how. First point of railroad tycoon. That's great. It's a good sign. Culture on museums. Finished the aerodromes. Actually, this is really good. You could start the transoceanic flight to gain a squadron commander. Let's do that. That's fun. That's very fun. And, oh, sugar. I need some of that because Port Ursa is looking for more culture. Lovely. Do I need more points? Yeah, I probably do. Keep building the rail station and the factories. Not there. That's a hub town. Like over here would probably be better. Rail station. Lovely. Build the port there. That's great. Oh, wow. Okay. So Catherine managed to pick up all of these cities again. and has gained a ton of military points because of it. That's wild. Gotta be careful of a Russian nuke. I always think this one is just so hilariously rubbish. 3 happiness because I've only got 1 palace. Yay! We're still building factories. I don't think there is a need not to keep them coming. 5 more points per turn. It's awesome. Got a lot of factories, actually. It's working well. Second point of Railroad Tycoon. Amazing. Yet another factory because I just can't get enough. Not when I have all of this tin. Oh, blimey. Tin. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, Eiffel Tower. That was fun, but I'm going to build some production buildings now. We need to do some overbuilding. Okay, the first space project is done. Well, the aerodrome command is done, which is very handy in case somebody decides to go to war with me, which they might. Can't guarantee these things. Okay, it's been a few turns and we've just finished hegemony. Fantastic. Right. Means we have a lot of units that are ready to move now. We need to do anything that gives us more artifacts, including mastery of natural history. Cultural imperialism gives me, well, more imperial authority, which is brilliant. So that means we can now discover the artifacts on other continents. And by doing so, give myself new ones, which is lovely because I'm the first to do so. Amazing. All of my gold now is going to go into making more and more and more of these explorers. We should be able to afford one every few turns. Do I have enough space for them, actually? We need more museums. Yeah, build them. Lovely. Actually, might need another city. How many have I got to have? 15. Yeah, we've got to have a few more cities. Blimey. Future Civic gives me an artifact and, you know, ends the game really quickly. So let's do that. Keep overbuilding for now. Anything that can be overbuilt gives us the chance, just the chance of more artifacts. Maybe I should be saving my gold for the World Bank. I don't know. Oh, look, it's a pirate ship. Let's do like a ground attack with my planes. That's how we deal with pirates. Ah, that's very good. That made me happy. That made me very happy. I liked that. I think I might have released these artifacts a little bit early because this is covered in antiquarians and the like. All right, well, it doesn't matter. I have the World Banker. Let's start in the capitals that dislike me the most. We can go from there. Did I ever check in with how many city-states I had? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 times 6 production and 6 food, which is 42. And we've got 15 settlements. So it's quite a few bits and pieces there. Don't know how much gold this is going to cost. This is with a hostile party. 1,500. Okay, we should be fine. That's good. Cheap. Hang on. A few Mexico abilities. I think I like these. Okay, everything's going in the government now. Absolutely everything. And we go to the next most hostile party. Blackbeard. More artifacts. Need to use the rail stations now. Zip around. Go to where we need to go. Oh, claim an extra artifact from overbuilding. There you go. That's the 10th. Second capital. Activate the great person. Ah, I got my unique wonder. Extra spaces for artifacts. That's good. Break the sound barrier. Oh, I'd love to. It would be my pleasure. I don't think this is going to make it much more expensive, is it? Nope. Extra artifact. Let's go for a cultural point. It's a lovely 72 extra culture. Ah, capitalism. I'm sure that'll make me super happy. La Reforma. 1,300 culture per turn now. That's lovely. Keep sending out merchants to improve my relations with people just to stop any cheeky last minute wars, which, you know, sometimes happen. People get ideas. That's the problem. Activate great person. And there's the World Bank. Huzzah! I don't think the speed of that was particularly fast, but considering we went from an advanced exploration start, I'm pretty happy with that. If you're playing from Antiquity, you have a lot more settlements down, they have a lot more buildings, and you can generally set a strategy up a little bit better. But that was pretty fun. Blackbeard was particularly annoying, and I wasn't anywhere near my settlement limit, which is unlike me. 15 out of 22. I just didn't need it. Lots of railroads. 1 turn off the sound barrier. We were only a couple of turns off nukes, and I did have enough artifacts to finish the Geographic Society tree as well, which is great. Tecumseh, you remain amazing. Oh, I'm like 25 XP off. Look at that, 25 XP off level 10. Gonna have to play him again, aren't I? Never mind. Hopefully you enjoyed the game. Getting excited for the 2025 Civ Give, anybody? I know I am. Gonna be a big event. Need to be top of my game. Thank you so much for watching. As ever, if you could do all of the beautiful algorithm stuff, liking the video, subscribing, that all makes a huge difference. I've been Ryan. Hopefully I'll see you around next time. Goodbye. And finally, a very special shout out goes to Glorious Petra, Klibben Ferdas, Poppy Dude, The Nickerman, Mushkin Mandletort, Matthew Wilkinson, Paul Coffey, Toon General, The Uncivil Engineer, Radiatore, Debo91, Dan Jamo, Slither Alley, Scott Stratton, Skeptical Bear, Cinnamon Beard, Private Selection, Genoa Salami, Callum Billy, Garrett Gowan, El Truant, Creston, RB Hedged, Burial, I'm Daft, Gooberman, Dr. Bobby, Mixomatosis, Indigenous 68, Teddy Zursa, Barnaby Rex, Charlie Bears, Nate the Great, Alex Frost, Mean Penguin, Inter Planet Janet, Frankincense Battlezord, Geography Teacher, Juvara, Morax, Sinikush, Echobear, Legally Trash, Sorta Dutch, Shadow of Gaia, Bob Tway, Abstract Fun, JB Genius, Arctic Fox. Thank you everyone for your support. Goodbye!